Anna, and I am here with yet another session. This is the third lecture on logarithms. Yes, what we are looking at is logarithms for CAT. I welcome you all to the session. I hope you guys have had a great day today, and I hope that towards the end of the day you would have learned something new or something different, or at least something. Yes. So how are you guys doing? हाय पिताजी हेलो कैसे हो भाई देखो यार तुम्हारे जैसा पंक्चुअल कोई है ही नहीं देखो सब अपने हिसाब से आ रहे हैं राइट हाय प्रियंका हेलो विभोर हाय शुभांगी गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन हाय खुशी हेलो वेदांत हाय प्रियंका आई एम डूइंग ग्रेट थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर आस्किंग आई होप यू गाइस आर आल्सो डूइंग ग्रेट एटलीस्ट गुड एवरेज any one of these three all right superb great Sheetal hi Kainat good evening all right yeah so if there is anyone who does not know me yet, my name ladies and gentlemen is Amit Surana. I am an aeronautical engineer from Chennai. I have over 6 years of teaching quantitative aptitude experience, and I've helped over 2 lakh students achieve all their dreams with respect to their career. If you're planning on sharing this on any of the social media platforms, please do not forget to use hashtag cat live daily. And a little one thing that I wanted to tell you about. Yes. You asked Ashish sir why I speak only in English. That he did not answer because you didn't ask me. You asked him. He would know about why he speaks what he speaks. I would know about what I speak. No, don't you think? Right. Average is still acceptable. Sheetal, average is still okay. All right, today's agenda, guys. Towards the end of the session today, what we will cover are logarithmic equations. So we will see how to solve logarithmic equations. We also have a lot of examples for today, which will ensure that we don't just learn how to solve logarithmic equations, but also how to apply them. Yes. And we will be looking at how to identify number of digits when a given expression is given. Yes. These two are again, one of the applications of logarithms, and usually are asked in a lot of, tests. And if you are looking for a place that would give you notifications, that will give you, intimations about when the sessions are, what are the sessions, and if you are in need of the notes of these sessions, you have to join the community that we have on Telegram, right? So on Telegram, we have a Unacademy CAT group where we share all this information. So if you are also looking for, this information, all you would have to do is what? Type in this URL, or the link would be sent to you. The link would be sent to you, and all you'll have to do is click on the link and you'll be added to the group. Yes. I am also a part of this group. So if you are looking for, if you have any specific questions, any specific doubts, if you have done the homework questions and you want them to be, checked, or you want them to be, discussed or whatever, you can always go ahead and find me here. Yes. So in the group, my name is Amit Surana. You can find me there. I'm one of the admins. Also, if you are searching for me, then you can type in my ID directly. It is Surana Live. Yes, so if you type in Surana Live in Instagram, Telegram, wherever, you would find me there. Yes. And about the Unacademy subscription, yes, about the Plus platform that we have here on the app. Yes, Unacademy's learning app. Yes. A few things that I wanted to tell you about this is first things first. This has so we tolerate zero nepotism. Yes. That means every educator here, every educator on Plus is someone who has grown with his or her own talent, own skill, own consistency, his own persistence, his own determination, his or her own liking towards teaching. Yes. So So if you are looking, if you are someone who has probably posted hashtag ban someone, yes, before doing that, please start appreciating or start supporting places where there is no nepotism allowed. Yes. So just by banning things where something wrong is happening, you can't do any good, right? So you will have to also help where good is happening. You have to raise them up, and where bad is happening, you'll have to drop it, right? There has to be a balance. Yes. You can't simply keep good at the same level and try to bring down the bad. That cannot happen, right? The world needs balance. Yes. And you, ladies and gentlemen, can do that. Yes. So if you are someone who is against nepotism, then this is the place that you can actually show how against you are to nepotism. Yes. That basically means my child will not have any my child will not have any preference as an educator on Unacademy Plus platform. Yes. And the price to pay for that is what? Very nominal. Yes. I understand. I'm taking advantage of a very sensitive situation, but come on, guys. Yes, I bet at least one of you would have posted a story about the current scenario, right? If you're sharing stories about that with which probably everyone else knows about, because everyone in the country is doing that, what are you sharing differently? Why should people follow you? Yes, that means you have to start sharing something differently. You have to start sharing something that is useful also. Yes, you understand? Yeah, nobody down the line in next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, nobody is going to ask which director producer did we ban. No, not gonna happen, right? But what would they ask? Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much for sharing this particular thing with me. Because of you sharing it with me, because of you enlightening me with this particular information, now I am in a better place. So I owe my future to you. I owe my current situation to you. You understand, right? There is a big difference. There is a big difference between sharing junk and sharing something that could change someone's life. So if you are looking for a post that would change people's life, then you've been posting everything wrong so far. Yeah. So start posting something that would bring about a change in the world. Yes. Yes. If this does not convince if this does not convince you to take plus, or if this does not convince you to start sharing about Unacademy's CAT channel, I don't know what else will. Yes, I can't come up with anything better right now. All right, let's move on. Right, this is the third lecture on logarithms. In the first two lectures, what we had looked at where what logarithms are, yes, what is the concept behind logarithms, and also we had looked at the three sets of rules that we have there. Yes, today is the time we put them in use. Today is the time where we use them in equations. Yes, so the first thing that we are going to look at is what? Solving logarithmic equations. Are you all ready for it? Yes. दिव्या, कल का होमवर्क नहीं आया क्योंकि कल का आपका रिप्लाई मेरे को नहीं आया. Yes, send your concerns to me on Telegram or Instagram. वहां पे I'd be able to help you. यहाँ पे I can't let others wait while I solve your one specific problem from the past. ठीक है? So what I want you is send me a text, right? Send me a text. Send me what you have solved, how you have solved, where have you faced difficulties, and I would be more than glad to help you there. Yes. Right. All right. Great. Superb. So let's start with this. First things first. Yes, with an example, a very basic example that will set a tone for our entire session today. Yes, they want us to solve for x. Every time this is asked, an equation would be given to us. So what's the equation here? Log x is equal to 2 times log 3x. Yes, when no base is given, you'll have to consider what? Base 10. Yes. So what do we have here? If I equate these two, what would I get? Log x to the base 10 should be equal to 2 times log 3x to the base 10. Yes, you know that x into or m into log n is equal to what? Exponential rule, right? So this becomes what? Log 3x the whole square. Please mind you guys, it's 3x the whole square. It will not be 3x square alone. Yes, Don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake. Yes. Pitaji, this one is especially for you. Yes. Okay. So what do you have now? This. Now, since on both sides, right? On both sides, the bases are same. That basically means you can take anti-log on both sides and remove the log part. Yeah. See, what we do, right? Especially how we have been taught is we can cancel out log 10 and log 10. ऐसा नहीं होता है, right? You can't cancel out anything, guys. Please understand this. Please understand. You can't cancel out anything. Okay? Don't get used to the whole cancelling out thing. Yes, because it would make no sense to cancel out log on both sides. Yes. Instead, what do? You take anti-log on both sides to the same base. Yeah. So if I take anti-log here, what would I end up with? I would end up with x would be equal to 3x the whole square. Yes, that means x should be equal to 9x square, or x should be equal to what? 1 over 9. So what's my answer? Option A, 1 by 9. Yes. Are you understanding this? Is there any issue with this? Anyone? Yes. Yeah, probably, yes. Please check, Shubham. Please check if there's any issue with your internet. Do we have any questions here? Yes. Clear? मेरे पिताजी मैंने क्या assume किया है वही assume कर लो. Yes. Clear? So when you search for log 2 or something on the log book, do you search for log to the base e or log to the base 10? Yes. So this is how we solve logarithmic equations, right? So you'll have to ensure that if you have two logarithmic equations, or if you want to bring everything to one side, yes, you need to ensure that the bases are equal. Yes. And once the bases are made equal, then you can move ahead and solve them like any other equation would be. Keeping in mind all the three rules of logarithms, right? What are the three rules? One is with respect to the operation. Yes, one is with respect to operation. Yes, that is what? Product of the logarithms. Yes, product within the logarithm, or product rule, or the quotient rule and the exponent rule. Yes, this. Then you have rules with respect to the bases, right? So change of bases, and the rules with respect to what? Values. Yes, so keeping all of those in mind, all of these three rules in mind, you'll have to answer these questions. Yes. So are you all up for the next question, everyone? Yes, guys. All right, let's try out the second one. Here is the second question. Yes, here they're not asking for the value of P and Q. Yes, what are they asking? The relation between P and Q, or what would this end up as? Yeah, so try this out. Yes, try this particular thing out. Yes. मेरे पिताजी x इक्वल टू 1 आंसर चॉइस में था कहीं पे? नहीं है ना, तो लेट्स नॉट टॉक अबाउट इट. जो आंसर चॉइस में है वो करोगे, कि आप IIM वालों को भी बोलोगे कि भैया यहाँ पे 1 होना चाहिए, आंसर चॉइस में नहीं है, क्या कर रहे हो आप? राइट, आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन क्विक. सुपर, वेरी नाइस, very good guys, very good. So what is happening here? They want us to identify the relation between P and Q. Yes. So what's happening here? Look at the answer choices. P plus Q would be equal to 1. P minus Q would be equal to 1. P minus Q is equal to 0, or P square minus Q square is equal to 1. Yes. This is what is told to us. Yeah. Let's go ahead and solve this. What do you have here? You have sum of two logs, right? You have sum of two logs. That basically means what? You will have to multiply the terms here. Yeah, so log a plus log b is what? Log a into b. So what would you do to make it even simple, right? Don't expand it. See, whenever you want to simplify something, in most cases, instead of expanding it, try compressing it so that you have very little expressions. Yes. So what would you do here? P by Q into Q by P, correct? This should be equal to what? Log P plus Q. Yes. Now here the bases are equal. What would you do with the terms here? Yes, you can let go of the term. Yes, P by P, Q by Q. That means this is what? Log 1. Yes, you have to ensure you don't forget that. And here it would be what? Log P plus Q. Yes, both sides log, same base. That means I can take antilog on both sides. What would I end up with? I would end up with P plus Q being equal to 1. That is my answer. Yes. So option A is what? P plus Q is equal to 1. Yes. And everyone who sent in A, very good. Everyone who sent in A, very nice guys. Very nice. Yes. Vibhor, Khushbu, Yatendra, Vidisha, Shubhangi, Sheetal, Bhavya, Khushi, Vijay. Okay, Jagrati sent good evening, sir. There was not even one A in that. Okay, good evening. Hi, Shubham. Hello, Harika. Correct answer. Superb, cool. Sanchit, Maninder, very nice guys, very nice. Yes, so very good, very good. Now that we are getting used to the whole equation game, right? Let's try out one more, and every time we go to the next question, it becomes a little more complex. Yes. So here is our next question. Here is our third question. Try this out. Okay. All right. If you want to raise a toast, then go ahead and do that. Yes. Let's raise this one to unity in our country. I don't know if that's even a real thing, but cheers to that. At least the statue is real. Cheers to the statue as well. All right. So here, please focus on the base. Yes, they have given that the bases are equal. That means you could go ahead and directly take antilog, or if you want to do something with the given expression, try that out. But other ways you can actually directly take antilog on both sides. Yes. Okay. Superb. Option C, everyone says. Vibhor, Vijay, Bhavya, Khushbu, Yatendra. Very nice guys. So what do I do? Since the bases are equal, take antilog on both sides. We end up with what? We end up with a quadratic equation. Yes, we end up with a quadratic equation. Yes. So how would you want to solve it? Factorize. You can factorize it. You can use the quadratic formula, or if you want to, complete squares, or if you want to segregate the terms, the choice is yours. Yes. What would we have? X square minus 5x plus 12 should be equal to 0. Yes. I would always want to go ahead with what? Factorizing. So 12 should be factorized with the sum being what? Minus of minus 5. That is 5. Yeah. So what would it be? Yes. 12 is what I should get. 12 is what I should get. And I should get the sum to be minus 7, not minus 5, minus 7. Yes. So what would I get here? 4 3 times. Yes, the sum should be what? Minus of minus 7, that is plus 7. That means x has to be equal to 3 or equal to 4. Yes, but please don't stop just here. Please don't stop just here. Yes, because if you end up getting log of a negative term, then you have to be a little more careful about it. Yes, because you cannot find log of a negative term. Yes. So just to check, you can try these things out in the answer choice and see if they satisfy. Yes. So check number 1, what would we do? Check if x is equal to 3. Yes. Apply that in the equation and check if these two are equal. Yes. So what would you get? Log x squared, that is 9. 9 minus 2x is 3. Yes. So log base 4, 3 should be equal to what? Log base 4, 5 times x is 15. 15 minus 12 is what? 3 again. Yes. So if they are equal, then we have a good to go. Yes. I'll tell you the reason why we are checking, but for now, trust the process. Yes, trust the process. Because we have answer choice, that are talking about the individual terms also, 3 also, 4 also, right? So there could be a situation where we might end up, messing this. Yes. So just to be on the surer end, yes, apply 4. What would you get? You would get x square is 16. 16 minus 8 would be what? 8 here. This should be equal to what? Here we have 5x, that is 20. 20 minus 12 is what? 8 again. Yes, so this also satisfies. That means x could be either 3 or 4. Yes. Are you getting this? So x can be 3 and x can be 4. Clear? You have to check to avoid negative terms. Yes, to avoid imaginary terms if they end up with that. Yeah, otherwise we are good to go. Yes. Are you all up for the next question? Everyone up for the next question? Yes. So today we have a good number of examples that will ensure that we've understood logarithmic equations properly. Yeah. Shall we move on to the next one? Yes. send in cheers, send in thumbs up, send in something to let me know that you are up for the next question. Yes. No one is? Okay, very nice. Thank you. Others, क्या हो गया? Are you too busy? All right, try this out. Try this question out. Yes, this is our fourth example. Yes, there is a condition given. And you need to ensure that you have an eye on the condition, right? Please have an eye on the condition. Otherwise, we might end up getting a wrong answer. Although here the answer choices are very supportive. Yes, but still. Superb. All right. Now I see the energy. Okay, try this out. Yes. The base is equal. Here you have an integral term. Yes, here you have an integral term. So you'll have to be careful about this, not to forget or not to make this a part of this, right? This is log x power 4 to the base 2 separately, and minus 32 is separate. It's not a part of this. Yes. Superb, Vibhor. Very nice. How about the others? Right. Hey, Neha Surana. Hello. Yeah. So what happens here? Please do not confuse this. To this. These are two different terms, right? Please ensure that, right? This is literally the usage of the meme. We are not the same, bro. Yes. This is log x to the base 2 whole square. This is log x square to the base 2. They are not the same. Yes. Please don't confuse this with this. Got it? Superb. Everyone is giving up the right answer. Very nice, guys. Very nice. So let's try this out. Yes. Now, if we were to expand this, right? What would we do? We would take log x to the base 2 into log x to the base 2 minus log x power 4 to the base 2. Yes. You see, we are not going anywhere with this, right? We are going nowhere with this. Yes. If you want, you can take log x to the base 2 common and try it out, but then again you would end up with what? A very difficult situation. So a quick alternative here would be what? What would be a quick alternative for a question like this? Yes, avoid the complex terms. Yeah, so substitute y to be equal to log x to the base 2. Yes, so if I substitute y equal to log x to the base 2, what happens? I end up getting a quadratic equation, right? What would be the quadratic equation? Log x to the base 2 whole square, that would be y square minus what would happen? What is x to the power 4? Yes, this would become what? 4 times, correct? This would become 4 times log x to the base 2. Yes, so what would I do? 4 times y minus 32 should be equal to 0. Yes. Now I can factorize this if I want. Yes, the product should be minus 32. The sum should be plus 4. Yeah, that means what? 8 and minus 4. Correct. The product is minus 32. The sum is plus 4. So here what do I get? I end up getting two values of y. One where y is equal to 8. The other where y is equal to minus 4. Yes. Now in both cases, what would I have to do? I would have to apply this, right? So what would I get? Y should be equal to log x to the base 2. So log x to the base 2 is equal to 8. Here what would I get? Log x to the base 2 would be equal to negative 4. Yeah. This basically means what? This basically means what? That x would be equal to 2 to the power 8, or here x would be equal to 2 to the power minus 4. Yes. Here what do you get? What do you get? They are saying that the condition is very important here, that x is an integer. Yes, x is an integer. Yeah. So 2 raised to the power 8 will be an integer. 2 raised to the power 8 is how much? 256, of course. So x is 256. Integer satisfies. If we had another answer choice that said, more than one answer choice, then you might have to check this out. Yeah. So x is equal to what? 2 to the power 4 but negative. That means reciprocal of 2 to the power 4. That means 1 by 16. What are they asking for? What are they asking for? They're asking for the value of x. So what is my answer? 256. Why? Because 1 by 16 is not integer. That's why. Cool? Yes, guys. Any questions here? Any confusions here? So what have we done? Instead of getting involved in a situation where we end up with complex equations, we try to simplify it by replacing a complex term in the question with a variable. Yes. Then all that we have to do is what? Deal with the variable and then finally deal with the exact term. Yeah. Send in a thumbs up. Send in a thumbs up if you understood this. If you have understood this, also don't forget to hit like to this video. Yes. अगर ये आपको समझ में आ गया है, all the 4 questions 1 till 4, if you were able to follow, hit like and let's quickly hydrate ourselves before we move on to the next question. Yes. Great. Are you all up for the next question, everyone? Yes. Superb. Very nice. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Here is the 5th example. Yes. Again, they want us to solve for x. And here is the given term. Here is the given term. Quickly go ahead and try this out. Tell me what is the answer according to you. Bases are equal, but then this is equal to what? This is equal to an entire term. So you have 2 choices here. Let's see which one you would go for. Yes. Superb. Very nice, guys. Very nice. So has everyone hit like? Because you are being benefited by this, right? So don't forget to hit like before you solve this question. Any answers yet? Anyone? Okay, Vibhor, Yatendra, Khushbu, are you saying the answer is 3 or third option? Are you saying the answer is option D, none of these, because x is equal to 3? Is that what you're saying? Superb. Everyone else, great job. Yeah. So what's happening here? Log A minus log B to the same base. Log A minus log B is basically how much? Yes, log A by B. Correct. So log A minus log B is what? Log A by B. This should be equal to what? So base is the same, 2. This should be equal to 3. Yes. So what would you do here? Replace. So 3 is what? 3 into 1, right? 3 is basically what? 3 into 1. Yes. So you can try out what? 3 into log the same base, right? Of the base. That means what? This is equal to log A to the base 2. Yes. So now I can take anti-log on both sides. I can end up taking anti-log on both sides. What would I get? I would get x plus 1 should be equal to 2 minus x into 8. Yes, that is what? 16 minus 8x. Am I right? Yes. So what would I have here? I would have I would end up getting what? 9x to be equal to 15. Yes, or in other words, x would be equal to what? 5 by 3. Yes. So big check on that. Answer is 5 by 3. Yes. If you get individual value, you don't have to check, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful, especially when you have term answer choices like none of these. Yes, but here it would satisfy, this particular thing would satisfy, but sometimes I want you to be a little more careful. Yes. Wow. I didn't know, Vibhor, you have a you have a cousin brother, you have a clone here, not a cousin, a clone. Yes, Vibhor Jain, meet Vibhor Jain. Vibhor Jain from the future. All right, let's try out the next one. Yes, here is the next one. Quickly try this out. They want us to find out the value of x. Yes, but remember x is the base here. Yes, x is the base, so they want to find out what is the value of the base. Yes. Vibhor, you don't have trademark, you don't have copyright copyrights on your name. Yeah. Yes, so what do you think is the answer here? What do we need to find out? The value of the base, right? The value of the base is what needs to be found out here. Yes. Vibhor says the answer is D. Okay. Vibhor 1.0 says the answer is D. Let's see what 2.0 has to say. Wow. How is Vibhor from the future slower than Vibhor from the present? Basically means this is Vibhor from the past. I don't know. It's not confusing timeline. Is this Memento? Is this a Nolan movie I'm watching? What's going on here? Okay, very nice, guys. Very nice. Yeah. Very good, guys. Very good. Everyone who said the answer is D, very nice. So what do you have to keep in mind here? What do you have to keep in mind here? First things first, that this is equal to negative 1 by 2. Yes. So a lot of things to be kept in mind here. Yes. So what would we do here? What would we do here? Log 16 by 25 to the base x is equal to negative 1 by 2. Yes. So I take the negative this side. If I take the negative this side, what would happen? It would become minus log 16 by 25 to the base x. Yeah. That means what? Minus would become the exponent here. So what would I end up getting? I would end up getting the reciprocal of 16 by 25, which is how much? 25 by 16. This needs to be, so this is base x. This needs to be equal to 1 by 2. Yes. So here what would I get? If I take 2 to the other side, I would get what? So I could have taken minus 2 itself directly to avoid any confusions. Yeah. So let's take minus 2 itself directly to the other side. So we would have 1 here. Yes. This would become what? 2 log. Yeah. That means whole square. Now what would I get? So if this is 1, I can replace this with what? Log to the base, right? Log of base to the base. That is what? X I'll take here, because the other side also I have that. Yes. 25 square is 625, 16 square is 256. I can take anti-log on both sides. I directly get the value of x to be 625 by 256, which is option D. Yeah, very nice, guys. Super. Even the emoji game is a little weak there. Is there any information you are here to give, Vibhor Jain 2.0? Any news about CAT 2020, buddy? If at all you are from the future, any news about this? ये हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है, correct time पे हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है? Anything about the paper? If you remember a question or two, please feel free to share that with us. All right, superb. So anyone who said option D, very nice, very nice. Others also try this out. Yes, don't lose hope every time you see a complex question. Yes, because the number of responses are decreasing. That basically makes me believe कि आपको या तो ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा है या फिर कुछ ज़्यादा ही समझ में आ रहा है. Yeah, whatever is the case, please do let us know. Yeah. All right. One last example from the equation wala series. Yes, logarithmic equation wala series. Try this out real soon. Let me know what the answer is here. Yes, this is the 7th question. Try this out. अवश्य होगा. Superb. Are you coming from the Babaji directly? Gochi Gochi भी क्या है? only a specific series fans would understand what I said. Others probably not. Okay. Priyanka, don't send plus here. Send plus where it matters. Okay. How many Vibors do we have? Vibor, did you change your name to capital Vibor to show dominance here? What is happening? Yes. Okay. Khushi says 2 by 5. Vibors say 1 by 6. Bal Shankar says 6. Okay. What should you keep in mind? What are they asking for? They're not asking for x, they're asking for the reciprocal of x, right? Please read the question. Yeah, do not let your confidence win over you. Okay. Yes. Haha, no issues, no issues. I would rather want you to follow that there also, Priyanka. Yes. All right. So everyone who said A, what have you not considered? This. Yes. So let's look at this. Let's look at this. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this out now. Let's try this out. What do we have? Log. So base are 10 everywhere. Here you have a 1. So you can quickly replace this with what? Log 10 to the base 10. Yes. And here you have base 10 everywhere. Yeah. This is added. This is added, so you can multiply this. What would you end up getting? Log A plus log B is what? Log A into B. So you would get what? Log 4 into 4x plus 1 to the base 10. On the other side, what would you get? Log 10 into, yes, x plus 4 to the base 10. Yes. What would happen here? Take anti-log on both sides. You would end up getting 4 times 4x plus 1, and on the other side you would get 10 times x plus 4. Yeah. Before multiplying the terms inside, reduce it to the best number possible so that you don't have to deal with bigger numbers. Yes. So 8x plus 2 should be equal to 5x plus 20, or in other words, 3x should be equal to 18. That means x should be equal to 6. Yes. Everyone who said 6, very nice. You ended up being what? Psyched. Yes, this is a trap answer. What are they asking for? The reciprocal of x. Yes. So please be careful. Please be careful. Yes, what is r? So x power minus 1 is what? Reciprocal of x. That is nothing but 1 by 6. Yes. So what's my answer? Option A, 1 by 6. So everyone who said D, you'll have to hold in your excitement before you get the right answer. Yes. Superb. Repeat first step. What we have done here, we have replaced 1 with log 10 to the base 10. Yes, this is a separate step. Don't get confused. This is a separate step. Yes. This is what log. So 1 I am writing. 1 is basically what? Base, log of the base, right? So if base is 10, then this would be 10. So I'm just replacing that. So log m into n again. Yes, log m plus log n is what? Log m into n. That's what is happening. Yes. Got this? Yatendra, why are you bringing in your family and all here? Pura, I'm sorry. ये ऐसे यूजर नेम्स के साथ आते हो आप लोग, it becomes very awkward to have a straight face and take a session. Yes. Piyush, very nice, correct answer. Yes. Others who said D, please look into it. Yes. Yeah. All right. So this is the end of logarithmic equations. Yes, logarithmic equations. So here let's quickly go ahead. Yes, hydrate ourselves and move on to the next concept. Are you all ready for the next concept? Yes. Yeah. So here is our next concept. Yes, what do we have? The number of digits, right? So when a given term, in a given term, how do you identify how many digits are there? Yes. So for that, we obviously can use what? Logarithms. Yes. So if you find out, if you need to find out the number of digits in a number n, yes, keeping in mind that the number n is a positive real number, yes, and rational, of course, yes. So now irrational hoga to bhi hoga, right? So here real and positive, yes. Then the number of roots, then sorry, the number of digits would be what? Taking log of the base 10 and then adding 1 to something called the characteristic, right? So there are two parts to log of anything. Yes, we'll talk about that, don't worry. Yes, for now just keep this in mind. Whatever is the number, yes, find out the log to that, and to the characteristic you add 1. Yeah, so this particular bracket shows that we're looking for the characteristic. Yes, got this? 90 days. Yeah, you are the same kind of people, right? Dono we both, you are the same kind of people who gave birth to that prank on Instagram. Yes, यहाँ पे लोगों के नाम पता नहीं क्या, जलेबी, नूडल्स, मैगी, पता नहीं क्या क्या रख रखे थे, right? Momos. Yes, let's try this out. Let's use an example to understand this, right? So they want us to find out the number of digits in 30 square. Yeah, we know for a fact that 30 square, yes, 30 square is what? 900. Yes, what is the number of digits here? 1, 2 and 3. Yeah, so the number of digits in this is what? 3. Now let's use logarithms to confirm this. Yes, so let's find out what would be log of the given number. Yes, 30 square to the base 10 always. Yes, so here what is given to us? Log 3 to the base 10 is given. So let's just convert that into this. What would this end up being? This would become 2 times log 30 is what? 3 into 10, right? So let's write this as 3 into 10. Yes, this is not 3.10, 3 into 10. Yeah, so this would be what? 2 times log 3 to the base 10 plus m into n is what? Log m plus n. Yes, so log 10 to the base 10. Yeah, log 10 to the base 10 we know is what? 1. Log 3 to the base 10 is given to us as 0.4771. So what would we get? 2 into, yes, 1 plus 0.4771, that is 1.4771. Yeah, how much do you get here? 2 into 1.47 would be how much? Or 1.848 would be how much? 2.9 something, correct? Yes. So you would end up getting what? 2.9 something. Yeah, as long as so 2.9 correct ही कर लेते, 2.9442, correct? Yes. Yeah, 2.9542. ठीक, any which ways. Now in this we call this particular term, right? This is the log of this, right? This is the log of this. So in this we call this as the characteristic. Yes, and this particular thing, so before the decimal point is called characteristic, after the decimal point is called what? The mantissa. Yes, wo Kung Fu Panda wala nahi. Yes, that's mantis. This is mantissa. Yeah. So how do we find out? The number of digits? Yes, what do you do? Number of digits would be equal to what? When you take log of the given number, right? When you take log of the given number, yes, only to identify the characteristic value. Yeah, if you add 1 to that, that would be the number of digits in it. Yes, so 2 is the characteristic. Yes, so characteristic plus 1 would be equal to what? The number of digits. That means 2 plus 1, 3. Have you confirmed this? Yes, 3. Clear? Yes. guys, guys, an entire country is burning behind colors. Okay, आप लोग यहाँ पे YouTube पे कलर मत खेलिए. Yes, have you understood this, guys? Any questions here? Any confusions here? Anyone? Yes. Who is shouting? कान बहुत साफ है आपके. Yeah. Is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Yes. Any questions here? Any confusions here? Yeah. And why is this so? Why is this so? So to understand a pattern, right? To understand a pattern, what you can do is look at this. Yes. So let's see. Let's take numbers based on the number of digits. Okay. Let's take 1, 10, 100 and 1000. Yes. The log value of this. The log value of this. Yes. Would be what? Log 1 is how much? 0. Log 10 would be how much? Yes. How much would be log 10? Yes. What is happening here? So log of 1 itself would be what? 0. Yes. Log of 10 would become what? 1. Yes. Log of 100 basically is what? 10 square. That means 2. Yes. Log of 1000 would be what? 3. So any number that comes between these, right? Any number that comes between these. Yeah. Here, here, here. The number of digits would be what? So here if you look at this, here if you look at this, any number that comes between 1 and 10 would have what? How many digits would the log have? 0. But the number of digits would be what? 1. So do you get it? 0 plus 1, 1 digit number. Yes. Again here what happens? The log value would start with 1. The log value would start with 1 and log 100 would be what? 2. Yes. That means for every 2-digit number, the log value will be 1 point something. That means the number of digits would be what? 1 plus 1, 2. Are you getting this? Yes. So we are just trying to prove what we have done here. Yes. 100 to 1000. 100 to 1000 would be what? 3-digit numbers. That means log value will be 2 point something plus 1 would give us what? 3-digit numbers. Similarly here, this is 3. Similarly here, what would happen? Plus 1, 4. So yes, so this is the relation. This is the relation between what? The number of digits of a given number and its log value. Yeah. So we have understood this. We have used an example. Let's practice this out real soon. Try this question. Yes, try this question out. They want us to find out the number of digits in 48 raised to the power 10. Yes. How much is 48 power 10? How many digits does it have? They're not asking what is the value of 48 power 10. They're asking how many digits would it have. And what do we have? We have the value of log 2 and log 3. Yes. Got this? Try this question out. Let me know what answer do you get so that we could go ahead and solve it. Yes. Quick, guys. Anyone with an answer? 48 to the raised to the power 10. Yes, that's what is asked here. 48 raised to the power 10. Yes. Okay. Vibhor, I don't know if these are two different Vibhors or the same Vibhor, but Vibhor says the answer is C, 17. Okay. Bal Shankar says the answer is B, 16. Okay. How about others? Quick, guys, quick. Shubhangi says C, Khushbu says C. Okay, so more money on C, less on B. All right. While Shankar says C 3 times. Yes. 3 rights do not make a wrong, or 3 do not count up for a, I don't know. I messed up that line. Could have been the punchline of the day, but I messed it. So let's try this out. 48 raised to the power 10. Yes. What do you do to find out the number of digits? Take log of it, right? So log 48 raised to the power 10. Yes, to the base 10 would be equal to what? 10 times. Yes, 10 times log 48 to the base 10. Yes. What do you have to do here? What do you have to do here? You have to write 48 in terms of 2's and 3's, right? Can I say 48 is nothing but 16 times 3? Yes. and 16 is what? 2 raised to the power 4. Yes, and this is what? 3 raised to the power 1. So I'm writing this as 10 into log 2 raised to the power 4. Yes, into 3 raised to the power 1. Yes, so what would this become? 10 into m into n is m plus n. So log 2 power 4 would be what? 4 log 2 plus log 3. Yes, log 2's value is given to me as 0.301. Yes, so from now on, what would you do? Just substitute the value. So 10 times 4 into log 2. Log 2 is 0.301 into 4 would be what? 1.204. Yes, plus what do you have? Log 3, that is how much? 0.4771. Yes, so if I add this, what would I get? 10 into 1.6811. Yes, 1.6811. So into 10 would be what? 16.811. Yeah, we don't care about the mantissa. What do we need? We need the characteristic. We need the numbers before the decimal point, which is what? 16. So number of digits would be what? 16 plus 1. So if anyone who said 16, you know what mistake you have made, right? What is the answer? C, 17. Yes. Yes. Got this? Superb, superb, very nice. Violet Vibor is a very nice name if you're planning on taking up if you're joining a gang or something, आपका street name चाहिए, Violet Vibor would work in. Also would not offend anyone because violet is an acceptable color now. Earlier probably not. Yes, in the late 90s probably not, but now it's acceptable. Yes. All the communities would accept Violet Vibor in them. All right, so is this understood, guys? Yes. So are we clear with 2? Are we clear with logarithmic equations? Yes, and are we clear with number of digits? Yes, so these are the two concepts that we have seen. We have seen enough examples. Yes, please let me know if you are comfortable with both of these. Yes, let me know in the chat box. Also do not forget to hit like to let me know that you've understood this. Yes, now is the time for some homework questions. So here is homework number 1. Yes, take a screenshot. Don't send in the answer yet. Take a screenshot. Yes, take a screenshot when I have a decent looking expression. Okay, ऐसे मैं कुछ ऐसे करूँ तब मत ले दीजिएगा screenshot. Okay, so I'm gonna smile for a while, तब take a screenshot. Yes, done. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं हंस पा रहा हूँ. Yes, all right, great. So this is the first homework. Here is the question for the second homework. Yes. अब ये कौन पूछ रहा है यार? डाउट कौन सा वाला विबोर है? सर जब डेसिमल में होते हैं तो प्रॉब्लम आती है थोड़ी डिजिट्स कैलकुलेट करने में. ओके अच्छा स्माइल करना था, सॉरी. लीजिए स्क्रीनशॉट लीजिए. राइट, एंड दिस इज आवर थर्ड. यस, नाइस. थैंक यू. Okay, let me give one intellectual pose so that it seems like I've actually thought this through. Okay, all right. So these are the 3 homework questions, guys. These are the 3 homework questions. Yes, I would like to know the answers to these. Yes, but not now, not here. I would want to know the answer either on Telegram. Yes, or on Instagram, anywhere. Yeah, but do not forget to send in the solution. Even if your solutions are right, send them to me for a satisfaction कि मैं homework दे रहा हूँ, उसका कुछ use है, right? Lately, if what happens is when the response goes down, I start second guessing. I start thinking कि ये आप लोगों के लिए work कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा है. Yes, Are you not responding because you don't want homework questions or what? So what would I suggest is send in the solutions, even if it's right, send them. Yeah, just for a confirmation. Yes, super. Great. ये वाला कर लो विभोर, ये वाला कर लो, रेस्पॉन्स भेज दो मेरे को इस पे टेलीग्राम पे रेस्पॉन्स भेज दो, नया आईडी क्रिएट कर देना विभोर जैन के नाम पे, पिंक विभोर कर देना अपना, ये पिंक है, मैजेंटा है, क्या कलर है ये? राइट, cool guys. Yes, so you can if you are looking for me, if you are searching for me, you can probably join the group, and I am one of the admins. You can search for this face. Okay, it looks a little younger in the picture because obviously the entire scene there was different, but don't forget to send me the responses. My ID is Surana Live. Everywhere it's Surana Live. Yes, whether you are looking for me on Instagram or Telegram, or whether you are trying to take up the plus subscription, you use the same name, Surana Live. Yes, I made it so convenient for you. Yes. Gaurav, I of course teach on the app as well. Gaurav, I of course teach on the app as well. Right? Search for my name. I take sessions on a daily basis there also. Yes. All right, guys. If you have any questions, अच्छा विभोर जो आपका क्वेश्चन था मेरे को समझ में नहीं आया. Yes. तो आप इसमें भेजिए. Yes, send it to me on Telegram. We'll have a discussion there. मेरे को आपका क्वेश्चन समझ में नहीं आया. Right? विभोर, हाँ वो भी चलेगा. Yes. अच्छा ठीक है शुभम. Okay, all right. ठीक है, I'm gonna take a quick leave before Bobby ma'am kills me. Yes. Here is the subscription. I've spoken about this enough, right? I've told you that this clearly says no to nepotism. Yes, agar this does not convince you to take this up, then I don't know what will. Yeah. Okay, on a serious note, guys, on a serious note, if you're taking CAT as seriously as you're taking these hashtags, yes, then what I would want you to do is, try the app out, figure out if this is made for you, if this would help you understand, right? This is especially for people who have issues with the basics or have taken a long break, between learning math and using it for the test. Yes. So if you are looking for a place that would give you good quality education at the same time at the comfort of your house, yes, moving outside, whether there's a lockdown or not, moving outside would not be a very wise idea. Yes. You understand, right? You need to be healthy to ensure you take the CAT, ensure you get into a nice, IIM, and ensure you end up getting a very nice package also, right? So for all of that, you need to ensure that you are safe. So if you are looking for education at your, I don't know if you have a home study table, home desk, at your home desk, yes, then this is the place to go for. Yes. So apart from the live classes and the educators, there are so many, and every day they're increasing. The amount of experience they have adds up to all necessary information that you require to crack CAT. Yes. And the live polls and leaderboards, I've spoken enough about this. Yes. Live polls and leaderboards would definitely give you a moral boost, right? So whenever you feel a little low, yes, if you think that no, you're not performing better, come up, take a session, try out the live polls, right? When your name comes in the top 3 in the leaderboard, it will definitely give you a boost in your morale. Yes. And the test series and analysis here is amazing. Yes. And live doubt clearing sessions once every 4 days. That means whatever you have learned in the 72 hours, you can actually get it cleared on the 4th day. Yes. For that, what would you have to do? Download the Unacademy's learning app. Yes. Take up the subscription, 12 months for people who are in the final year, 24 months for the people who are in pre-final year, people who are planning on giving CAT in 2021. Yes. And if you use this code Surana Live, you would be given 10% extra discount from my end. Yes, this one's on me. Yeah. So I would definitely want to see some of you there. Yes. But I would definitely want to see you tomorrow here at 6 p.m. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow here at 6 p.m. Until then, have a great day ahead. Good night, and quickly jump off to Bobby ma'am's class so that I can go take a break. Yes. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Good night. I'm going to see you tomorrow.